Flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on. It's about that time of day, let all the warriors come out and play. You tuned in to PB Smiley and Wayne Holloway. And me, my name's Santos, the Human Torch. And it's the hottest show around, it's called Blow the Whistle Sports. And today's the day, we talking sports and we came to play. Got no filter, we say what they all afraid to say. Cause last time we checked, football was a man's sport. So we don't let nothing fly like you ain't got a passport. We lot of fans, we attached to y'all. We talk about everything in the catalog, from football to basketball. We never had a loss. My team's so official, got stripes like the ref. That's why they call us Blow the Whistle. Big Packett on go like a loaded pistol. If you got a problem with us, let us know the issue. We giving y'all the realest talk on live. Tap in with us, btwsport.com. Johnny.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Blow the Whistle Sports. How are you doing? And please allow me to introduce my co-host, my compadre, comedian, actor, PB Smiley.
What's up with ya?
And me, Wayne Holloway, a.k.a. the Big Packett.
Yes,
what up,
sir.
PB?
Man, we had some magic done by Mr. Well, first we'll talk about the Lakers. So you Laker fans, we told you it was going to happen. I thought it was going to be in 4. It was in 6. LeBron gets probably his last ring too.
Yeah. What do you think about this ring? People are gonna be mad at me.
Oh, so I already know what you feel.
What do you think about this? My thing is, okay, congratulations to the Lakers.
Right.
That's my team. They got their 17th ring.
Dang, it's
A ringaling.
17.
But come on, people. Put it in perspective, right?
Right.
The season was cut in half, right?
Yep.
So is it safe to say the teams that made it might not all have made it to the playoffs? Somebody could have got hurt.
What you mean? You mean like?
I mean, was the seeding to where we know these teams would have been in that position going into the playoffs?
Right, that's true. Because some other teams would have met some other teams, and maybe the outcome would have been different. I know. All I'm gonna say is, Laker fans enjoy it. This is probably your last one with dude. This is about it.
Kobe's my favorite player,
right?
And I feel once the demise of my favorite player happened in that fatal helicopter accident, that this was destined, and the pandemic just helped it along.
Oh, you hear that, Laker fans? And I'm no LeBron fans. Do you hear that?
Oh man, I've been getting into it with LeBron fans.
Well, this is it. He'll be 7 this year, right? Yeah, he'll be 37, right?
Ooh, that's not old.
Not at all. But he ain't doing nothing, man.
Congratulations, LeBron. Congratulations to you, Lakers, Kuzma, AD, all you guys. But now we're hearing the team, it seems like it's breaking apart. And that's another reason why I feel that this was constructed, because few people were already talking before the season like, I ain't coming back. And they knew that this great team wasn't going to be together for the next year too.
What? Yeah, it's like, hey man, let me get my ring. I'm out.
Rondo opting out. I heard. Mr. Unibrow's opting out.
Yeah, that team was only designed to do what they just did. Only with the bubble, because I agree with you. What would have happened had this not happened? You know, maybe the Bucks would have got a different look. Maybe Miami wouldn't have got put in a position where they could, get seeded so perfectly. Who knows?
The Clippers, they call them choking, but they probably would have been warm enough to succeed in this. This year looked like the Clippers' best year to have won a ring to me.
Yeah.
And, well, one of the best years, because they've had a couple.
Yeah.
But this year, it seemed like they were poised to do it. And this pandemic threw a monkey wrench in their whole project.
Indeed.
Hey, Yeah, I can't, man. I can't. Moving right along. Congratulations once again to all my Laker fans. I'm a diehard Laker fan. LeBron on the Lakers. When people get mad
you
at
already
me,
know how they look.
I'm leaving that. I'm gonna leave that alone. But like my girl says,
Yeah.
it's like Larry Bird coming to the Lakers back in the day after all the hoopla
Yeah, you kinda
and him
like-
being a Laker, talking about I want to win a championship with the Lakers.
Yeah, you kind of like, nah.
And I'm not hating on anybody, but I miss basketball for the loyalty of I love this city, I love this team. I'm gonna win the championship with this
And
team.
then stay right there.
And yeah, and I understand it's a business. I understand the things that are going on. I just
Those days are like long gone.
they say time repeats itself and we'll come back. You think we'll ever go back to
When
the diehard?
Yes, when money is no longer the motivating factor, yes, that stands.
See, that seems like a long time away. 'Cause money not being a motivating factor.
Yeah.
Wow. These young guys, they don't even die for the ball like they used to anymore.
I ain't going down there.
I'm like, break a fingernail. Basketball is not basketball to me anymore. So let's get back to a more physical game where
Yes, sir.
where I can agree where the gridiron meets.
What if the best news for fantasy? Chiefs signing Le'Veon Bell.
Is they gonna throw him right into that offense?
They gonna throw him right. I think he fit right in his style of running, catching out the back. He's perfect.
How? I don't get it. Oh, we got a phone call calling in.
Oh, somebody got to clown us.
Hello. Welcome to Blow the Whistle Sports. Caller, may I ask your name? Okay. Well, they didn't know what they wanted to do.
Let's see who that was. How you do
It
it,
was a
man?
black call. It was a black
No,
call.
I said something Bina or something. How you do it? Somebody trying to diss us. They don't want to show no love.
Well, we gotta wait till they call back and let you know how to do it. Oh, there you go.
Who was that?
Was that Mina Bone? I think that was young Mina Bone calling in.
Oh, she knows sports.
She probably know a little bit, but you know.
She Mexican.
And when you talk about the Lakers, that
That's what it was.
She probably want to call and curse us out. Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Bliss Brother with some sports. What's up, Mina Bone? I can already hear that's my baby girl mouth. Her laugh already. I already knew that was her.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we knew it was you. Calling and leaving prank phone calls.
No, I was about to say some funny shit, but I can't get it all out. I have to.
How's your album doing?
It's doing pretty well, man. I'm shooting a video tomorrow. If you ain't busy, once you come through.
What time tomorrow?
At 4:00 in Compton.
Oh man, Compton's in the house.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
Call me and we had to check that out. I got it, man. You shooting a video? Oh man, we gotta really do some talking.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's going down, like for real. You know, I'm trying to get you on a project anyway before I drop it.
Okay. I've been wanting something to come back and dabble in it for a minute. Well, hit me up. Shoot it to me and let me check it out and me and you can talk.
I got you.
And I'll do that. I'll do that.
For sure, I appreciate that, bro. I love you. Keep up the good work, and y'all need to bring that comedy shit back. I need some funnies in my life.
Yeah, well, when the
Hey,
COVID,
you gotta talk to the funny man next to
when
me.
the COVID is over with, we gonna get some. The COVID, they catching the
Man,
COVID.
I had to bring that back. That last time I came, man, y'all had me laughing like a bug.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was good right there.
All right.
To bring that up, bring that back, and I'll support y'all whatever I can do.
I really appreciate
Oh,
it.
most definitely. I'm gonna come support you too, even if I can't make it to the shoot. We're gonna do something.
It's gonna be plenty more, bro. It's all good. I just wanted to call you and let you know I'm proud of you, and I love you, Packett, always.
I love you too, Mina.
Nice.
And I keep in touch.
I will. We're gonna talk. I'll talk to you this evening.
Okay, for sure.
All right.
Might be able to roll through.
Thank you,
Time,
Mina.
you know.
Miss Mina Bone. She got that new project coming out. Everybody need to check it out.
Yes, sir.
Mina, you need to go ahead and throw your project up with the on right here on the page so people can go check it out. Oh, man, that was good.
That
I
was
have to talk
good.
to Mina in a minute.
Good luck. Okay.
Let's talk about that Buccaneers and Tom Brady throwing up the four fingers, not knowing. Oh, you know what? Before we get into the game, there's a lot of little COVID scares going on right now before our blessed weekend in football.
And that's what ticks me off when you're putting in these Vegas bets. I mean, from what I'm reading, Indiana shut down. Atlanta had to shut down too. Yeah.
Indiana shut down, but then they retested and they came back negative, so they're reopening later on today.
Okay, that sounds good. I feel like they need to eventually do a bubble like the NBA.
But see, this is what we talked about. I said they should have did that in the beginning.
Oh, out the gate, yeah.
And then we could have just had a smooth season.
Yeah, just pick 8 locations of inside stadiums that offer the inside. Come on, man, 2 games a day because it's 16 teams in each conference.
I believe keep it the same way, but if we have a bubble, a bubble where each division should be in the bubble, like the South should be in the bubble, and they should all be in a little city where they have their own food places and like their own little town where it's like they're not missing the beat. They can have their family there, and everybody's just trapped in the bubble until after the season. These people get paid enough money to make this happen.
Make it happen, yeah.
They can have Subway, everything in there, and they can be getting paid too.
Did you say Subway?
Eat fresh.
Nah, y'all don't listen to him because if you get them Subway, they ain't gonna be tackling. They ain't gonna want to get touched.
Regardless,
Benihana's, you know.
They can have anything in that bubble that their heart desire. That's the whole point of the thing right there. And we wouldn't have to deal with COVID outbreaks, game cancellation. I can't get a Thursday night game. I'm pissed off.
Well, I preferred it because it's easier for my picks, but I didn't like it because we didn't have no football to watch.
But we get a doubleheader on Monday.
Get a doubleheader on Monday. But you was about to talk about Tom Brady last week.
Oh, man.
Now, I saw that game.
Everybody winning on Tom Brady, man.
That's okay.
Everybody winning on Tom Brady.
But he went against Nick Foles. That's why I figured Nick Foles would bring that magic back, and he did.
Tom Brady.
He said 4 downs.
This is week 6.
Right.
I think that most teams have gotten past the kinks, the ones that have the kinks, and they understand their team.
Right.
Preseason is over. Season kicks in this week.
That's why I know Tom going to light him up this week. He's ready. Remember, you told me it's going to take Tom 4 to 5 weeks to get acclimated. Then that's when you put your money on Tom. Well, I'm putting my money on him from here on out.
Okay. I hate Tom Brady is a great player. He's done great for the NFL, and it was an honest mistake. But people don't understand he has microphones in his helmet, and his coaching staff was the one feeding him the garbage. Right. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady knew what it was, but
so he thought it was 4th down.
Yeah. Because of them in his ear, not because of him.
Well, that was a good win for the Bears. And the Mac Man, 2 sacks. 2 sacks.
On Brady. Brady was letting his whole team have it.
Yeah.
Brady's not used to that. He's not used to a team not playing like a team where this man is making unnecessary mistakes, putting them in the hole.
Right.
Woo!
Man. What else game that piqued our interest? Oh, Dak Prescott, the injury.
Oh, man.
You want to read this?
Prayers go out to Dak Prescott and his family. But did you see him? He posted something where he was smiling after the surgery.
Yeah,
they said surgery went well. Did they tell you how long the surgery is going to be?
You want to read that to the audience?
You called it.
Keep reading it.
Which game? Dak out for the season, broken ankle. Wow, yep. Oh, so you knew he was going to get hurt?
Yeah. You can call my brother on the phone right now.
Hey, see.
See how I said which game? So I assumed he was talking about a game I picked.
Okay.
He's talking about, I told him this 3 weeks ago. I ain't gonna mess with the audience too much about that. But I just feel when you don't get this man his money, he's done everything he could do. And you don't pay these, you pay. I can go down the list. Stafford has not won a playoff game.
Right.
Got all his guaranteed money. Wentz. I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't even have to speak on Wentz right now.
Wow.
The guy that's backing him up, Andy Dalton, got all that guaranteed money 6 years ago.
Speaking the mouthful.
No playoff victories. None.
Wow.
Didn't lead to 12 seasons. We can keep going. There's one more out there that he's like, you gave him all this money. It's one more. Okay, Stafford, Dalton, Wentz. It's one more.
That he received money and he hasn't produced.
He hasn't produced. There's one more quarterback out there. But if y'all figure that quarterback out, call us up. All of these individuals have gotten their money and done nothing. Everybody I just mentioned don't have a playoff victory.
And sat back and coasted.
Coasted 10 to 13 years.
So that puts it in perspective when everybody was getting mad at Dak Prescott. You only won one playoff game. Why you went to all this money?
Well, they have not won a single playoff game. They've been in the league almost triple the years that he's been in there. So I figured when they didn't give him that money and they went in there to go get Woody Woodpecker, when they went to get him, they got him backing him up.
Woody Woodpecker.
It's just a matter of time. They're going to make an excuse to put him in there.
Hey, Woody Woodpecker looks like he might do what?
He look like,
yeah.
Woody Woodpecker, Dallas fans, he'll do fine. Later on, like week 8, 9, oh yeah, he'll do some upsets for you. Dallas still winning.
The Giants hurt Dak Prescott.
Yeah,
but
he said he felt bad.
But the Cowboys still pulled it out.
They still put it out.
We can't, and like I said, we cannot forget the Raiders and Chiefs moving to this other game.
Oh.
Ooh,
how many cards did that hurt? How many cards got hurt on that one?
It hurt a lot of my cards.
Yes.
When they won, all I could hear was the rumble of everybody saying Raiders.
Oh, your cousin down in, he didn't give us a buzz, did he?
Oh man,
he didn't want to talk to us. I mean, you don't want to talk to him.
Well, he can call in whenever he wants to call in, but he picks and chooses his times, and this is the perfect time. Because the Raiders basically won their Super Bowl.
That was their Super Bowl.
That was their Super Bowl. Raider fans, have fun. Chiefs still going to win the Super Bowl.
And they looked good, though. Raiders looked good.
And convincing. I think
they'll be in the playoffs.
Oh, man. You think they'll make the playoffs?
Yeah, they won't do much, but they'll go to the playoffs.
I give them one victory in the playoffs.
They get upset. I can see it. They have the...
Gruden is that type of person that just like he took Mahomes out the game.
Right.
He did not want that man to touch the ball. Going for it on 4th down, he was doing stuff against the grain where people it made people think, and it made the coaching staff crazy because he's supposed to kick the ball. He's not going to do what an average coach would do. He's going to take chances.
Yeah, and
he propelled them Raiders to do what they did and sting Mahomes. And people keep asking me, do you think that's it for the Chiefs? No. You think that because sometimes teams have a lull after a loss like that.
They'll be fine. They'll bounce right back.
Picking up Bell. Bell's the answer.
Yeah.
They got a juggernaut at quarterback and now a juggernaut in the backfield.
Yes.
And now he's on a team that's going to be prime time where he can show out.
Oh my God! Now he's going to. I know you into your fantasy thing. He's going to. He already fits. He can go right into the offense, no problem.
Wow.
They already run plays for him, the type that Pittsburgh was running 4 years ago for him when he was at his peak.
Right.
Yeah, they already run those type of plays.
Well, good luck, Raiders and Chiefs. You have nothing to worry about. Moving to Fitzmagic. We're not going to spend much time on Fitzmagic, but them 49er fans, what you going to say?
I'm not going to stick a fork in them.
You not?
No. Then again, I want to, but then that upset. See how they just got upset? Oh, a shout out to all of the people in the love NFL world and his family members. Fred Dean, 68, died 2 days ago. Hall of Famer, Super Bowl winner.
Wow.
With Montana and played for the Chargers.
People die all the time, but it seems like 2020 is just elevated. Like it's just crazy.
Man, and he was a hell of a defensive player. Fitzgerald. Fitzpatrick probably produced his best game in his career as far as statistically. I mean,
I think he has a lot in the tank, a lot to offer the team.
man, they got chewed up, spit out, and it's embarrassing. Garoppolo, another one. See how he got his money before he did anything. Now look at him.
Garoppolo got his money just because of the coming from the Patriots.
Yeah.
And I was big on Garoppolo.
Yeah.
Last season in fantasy, I picked him up in dang near every league because I thought they were going to let this man throw the ball. I didn't know he was going to be there to be a handoff specialist.
Yep.
Garoppolo, mentored by the right person, could be just like Tom Brady. Being on this team, I said just like Tom Brady. Think about it. You say Tom Brady was only a factor because of Belichick.
I agree.
Not because Tom Brady was something great.
Right.
So Garoppolo would have been the same thing. When you're mentored by the right coach, you see you can do great things.
I agree with you. But Tom looks like he never takes a day off. Garoppolo doing pornos. He had showing
with
up
the mustache.
Man, come on, man. man, Tom Brady, he comes straight. He wake up throwing the football to his children. He tackling them. He go to the grocery store with the football. He's buying a new vehicle. He got a football with it. No, Tom is like MJ. It's all about that. And, yeah.
All right, moving right along to another game of interest: Vikings and the Seahawks. Wow. That was our.
That was a one I picked upset. Just throwing out there. In my heart, I knew.
I went with the Seahawks, but the Vikings they put the scare in me.
They gave that away.
They tried my money. Man. The Vikings always give it away. That's why I didn't pick them.
Okay.
The Vikings have a team that's a Super Bowl caliber team. If their quarterback can stay consistent, he's never consistent. He's always here and there.
Well. That game, that was on the coach. He played well. What would you go for it for?
Once he played well and the coach messed up. The coach probably was doing stuff just to keep his mind activated because you see he'll have a perfect first half and then the second half and act like a senile person. Like what I'm supposed to be doing.
He does he does do this often.
Exactly.
But why he just didn't kick the field goal? What would you go for it for with Russell Wilson? Why would you do that?
He didn't know his last name was Wilson.
He know now.
Russell Wilson is a bad man.
He knows now.
Speaking of,
and he's the MVP, y'all.
Chargers Saints. We got to talk about
that turned out to be an excellent game. I'm impressed with we talked about the Chargers quarterback.
That Chargers quarterback is going to be next level.
Yes.
He reminds me so much of Stanford, but with the Peyton Manning feel.
Okay, I like that.
Once he learns the
big quarterback too.
Yeah, he can run the ball too.
Yeah,
he hasn't shown that much, but once he learns defenses and what sets and knows how to check out of plays and throw curveballs,
and then find a barber. He get him a barber. He's really Hollywood now.
Hey, that boy. He's dropping dimes.
Yes.
He's dropping dimes.
And Tyrod Taylor, he shouldn't. That ain't his job no more. You already know that he took that. I'm really impressed with dude. Does he got a nickname? We got to give him a nickname. Hold on. We out in L.A.
Call him. Can't call him Goldilocks. His hair not golden. So we got to call him Lord Farquaad from Shrek.
Okay. But you know who he reminded me of?
Take his helmet off. He's just like this.
I know who he reminded me of. My old lady loves this movie. This guy. Oh my God, she loves him.
Who?
The guy that plays Thor.
Oh, you talking about
What's his name?
Chris Hemsworth.
Yes, him.
Oh my goodness, not the Avenger.
Yes.
Oh, that's what we'll call him, the Avenger.
Yeah, man.
Because that's what he played like, an Avenger.
Yeah, he got that.
So the quarterback for the Chargers, his nickname is the Avenger.
Well, let's see what kind of name we can give him though.
We can't call him Chris because that's that man's name, so we'll call him the Avenger.
Avenger, Justin the Avenger.
And you know what? I'm not gonna sleep over it. Cali Cat Pack, Roaring Ryan, holla at your boy, Carolina Country. We in the building, 3 in a row. Hey, I told you, I couldn't speak high about this team because I didn't know what we were gonna do. But each game we getting a little better and a little better, and they gelling together without Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
He's on IR. He's going to come back
Week 8.
100%. But this guy Davis is a
No.
run him down, chew him up
So-
kind of back.
So can
And
you
he puts
imagine both of
defenses
them?
to the test, huh?
Both of them,
Exactly.
I mean, y'all making me a believer. So I'm
Christian
taking you
McCaffrey
this
with
week.
the speed. This guy straight up the middle for the power.
No, Carolina, they're looking more like it's Teddy's team. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, Teddy, wow, we gave up on him in Minnesota. I see why the Saints had him. Oh, right.
When he got hurt, I almost said they gave up on him. He got hurt.
Yeah, but why didn't they keep him on the squad?
He was hurt.
Keep
That's
him on the
like,
squad.
but see,
Now look what you got.
Hey, well,
You know what I'm saying?
on paper, he's supposed to be a good quarterback. On paper,
Teddy's nice. Yeah.
yeah, we'll have to leave that one alone.
No, they're going. I like them this week. They should get the Bears.
Well, let's get into this week. But speaking of staying on Carolina,
Mhm.
Carolina on Sunday plays the Bears.
I like Carolina. Bears are too Jekyll and Hyde. They just,
Even with Foles?
Foles is not the savior throughout the entire season. He's the savior when you need him. They don't need him right now. They just need, as long as the defense plays well,
Okay.
they're not going to, they'll challenge Green Bay for the division. They're not going to get it. You know, he just needs to be the man when playoff time comes. That's all.
All I know is Teddy is exciting me with these on-spot passes, these accurate passes.
And he like to throw with the gloves on. He don't like
We
the gloves
haven't
on.
had an accurate passer in years.
Yeah.
This guy is dropping dimes on fast, speedy wide receivers. Robbie Anderson has stepped into Carolina and took that number one role. I won't say took the number one role, but he's complementing that number one role with DJ Moore on the other side. You cannot defend either. When Carolina comes to town, they give the secondaries miserable times trying to defend them because that breakaway speed is ridiculous. Robbie Anderson is open every play.
Now, that's what's going to be the problem. That's going to be a problem. Chicago is, you see how they did Tom Brady.
Right.
They secondary is top 3. Usually, it's always they front 4. But now they actually have a secondary. I think what's going to give them the edge is Davis. They have a hard time stopping the run. Davis, and if
Bonafide.
Yeah.
That's the backup running back.
And their defense isn't bad. Chicago's not going to score more than 20 points. If Chicago scores 20 points, you're gonna with an offense like Carolina, you'll win the game. You know, be scared of Chicago later on. Right now, they'll be up and down. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with Carolina, like you know. Y'all see the business when he dusts it off. Y'all see the business, but you made me think something. So in fantasy, I think I'm gonna take Teddy Bridgewater out.
Oh, for sure.
And start my other quarterback because it's going to be a defensive game.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a lot of handoffs in this game.
Just all you got to do is look at what they did to Tom. If they did that to Tom.
So it's safe to say you taking Carolina, I'm taking Carolina. Bengals at the coast.
Was this one you see you might think is an upset?
No.
Oh, that's not you. Okay, no, I don't see it neither.
I'm gonna stay with Mr. Rivers.
Yeah.
Let Mr. Rivers do his thing.
I think he's week to week.
Rivers?
He's week to week.
Well, he's been week to week. That's why they got rid of him.
Yep.
They need somebody consistent.
Brissett will be in there in about 2 or 3 weeks.
I don't think so.
Yeah. They're going to put Brissett in there.
Wow.
They already calling for him.
Wow.
Yeah, this dude's week to week.
Lions and Jaguars.
Oh, man, I like the history. Detroit has beaten them the last 2 times, 2016, 2012, so make it 3 straight.
I'm sticking with Detroit also myself. Falcons at the Vikings.
Upset alert, even though it's not much that of an upset. I think Raheem Morris gets his first victory.
Is Julio playing?
No.
If Julio's playing, I'm going to have to give this one to Mr. Kirk Cousins.
Cooks is out. That evens it up.
Yeah, Cooks is a beast. I'm still going to go with the Vikings. Were you taking the upset, Falcons?
For sure.
All right.
I didn't on the card, but I'm going to take it in Vegas.
Washington at the Giants.
Difficult. Daniel Daniel Jones has 3 victories his whole career, and he still has a job. Out of 17 games, he got out of 15 games, he got 3 victories, right?
Okay.
2 of them have come against Washington. It's
Wow.
in New York, so I think
Big question is Alex Smith playing
the
PB?
answer is no.
Alex, what's wrong with Alex Smith?
They said he looked okay for a comeback. Oh man, you ain't heard no more. All right, come on now. Go on over there and sit down. We know you can. We know you can move around. We got this guy here though.
Hey, come on now. You don't have
Man,
Alex Smith in you.
Man, the man threw 9 completions out of 17 and 30 yards, man.
What's his name that they put in now?
Kyle Allen. That's your guy from last year. You should be promoting him.
Kyle throw the ball to the other team. Allen.
Well, he was doing all right till they hit his forearm last week.
Yeah, okay. I'm going with the Giants in this game since Kyle Allen.
Yeah, you got to take the Giants.
Devontae Freeman, at least 2 touchdowns, over 150 yards.
Oh, right.
Exactly. Ravens at the Eagles. Will Philadelphia have a resurgence?
Is there an upset? For your Philly fans, I'm being honest with you. I see it. Y'all got fans that's coming to the stand for the first time this year.
Will the Eagles be able to fly? Eagles fly?
Yeah, I think they're gonna fly for one more week. My man Lamar Jackson, he's not playing lights out. He's playing mediocre.
Wait. So you're riding with Philly?
For this week, I think the Eagles can fly. Eagles fly.
Against Baltimore.
I think they can do it, man.
Could you give me thermometer? I need to take PB's temperature.
Well, you Philly, okay, put it this way. Let's do it.
I gotta blow the whistle on that one, sir.
If Philly wins, he gotta buy me a cheesesteak.
Yeah, if Philly wins, I'm gonna bring it on the show
once a week, and for once a week for a month. And if I lose, I do them the same way.
I don't want no cheesesteak.
Oh, you don't like Philly cheese?
No.
Chicken cheesesteak then.
Oh, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll do that.
I gotta bring it
every show
for the 1 month.
And it has to be hot, man. You can't buy it tomorrow.
No, it's the spot.
Hey, PB, I'm gonna tell you about PB and buying
It's
something,
nice
and he'll go to that nice spot, but he'll go do it 2 days ago, and then put it in the freezer and bring me a hard Philly.
Man, I'm trying to make sure you get salmonella poisoning, man. I'm trying to look out for you.
Hey, nah, it's got to be warm. You got to be here. I want to be able to take a bite while we're on the air.
I think this upset, man. I feel it. I feel it upset.
PB, you know what? I think you're a person that you love to watch Rocky. Like,
actually, I never liked Rocky.
But you like the story though. You like the underdog and get him underdog.
See, it looks like that. I like whoever should win or whoever I like. But when I see Lamar Jackson he's not playing lights out. I saw Philly come all the way back, get within 2. They missed the field goal.
Who were they playing?
Pitt. Pitt gonna win that division this year. Pitt is for real.
Okay, PB. I understand, but like when I brought up the Rocky symbolization, what I was talking about was if Mike Tyson, being the age he is, and he wanted to fight Pee Wee Herman, you would go for Pee Wee Herman.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be like, Mike, just do your thing. Now, if Mike Tyson took Pee Wee Herman's bike, then I go for Pee Wee Herman. Like, don't you gotta get your bike back? Remember, that's what he was about in the movie. You can't take Pee Wee's bike, Mike.
Okay.
Now, if he took his bike, I'm getting Pee Wee.
Pee Wee's going with the Eagles. I'm going with the Ravens. You guys make the decision. Browns at the Steelers.
Oh man, Steelers. They look good. They're for real. I can't trust Cleveland right now because they're banged up, and I'm not. There's no way I'm trusting Baker. Dude, I can't do it.
With that being said, I smell an upset. Browns over the Steelers by 10 points. I smell it. I'm sorry. The Steelers should win, but the Browns, they got this traction going. Odell's looking good over there. They still got Landry. That quarterback is seeming like he's clicking with the offense. I'm going with the momentum. I'm going with the Browns. PB's taking the Steelers. Move right along to Texans at the Titans. And the Titans have sounded and acted just like their name. They've been Titans. They're still undefeated. They're still doing their thing.
Titans win. Pitt win. They meet each other in week 7, which is very rare for 5-0 and 5-0 teams to meet each other. So they like 8 times total in the whole history of the NFL.
It sounds like a good story.
But you ain't feeling.
Because the Browns is going to beat the Steelers, and I was thinking of upsetting this game, and I think the game is going to be very, very close to where the Texans might squeak it out with a last ditch field goal. But I think I'm gonna have to edge the Titans on this one because I can't go against the way they look. Their whole team has just been looking good.
Was it the stiff arm?
Oh. Did you see the memes they've been putting up?
Man.
They made this man slide in the home plate on one meme. They put him on the surfboard on the water on another meme.
Shout out to Mr. Henry, man. You made me a believer. I thought you would be up and down running back. You consistent. And Josh Norman, he had the nerve to try to talk to him when he got up. He was like, like, you ain't did that? Oh, please.
He got put down like a paperweight.
But that stiff arm, seriously. I know I'm kind of weird at times, but that stiff arm convinced me that I don't know how to go against the Tennessee Titans, because if he's stiff arming fools like that,
that running game can have you win the Super Bowl.
There you go.
If they stay strong, they can.
And they're the second worst defense against the run. So it's kind of you stupid not to take the pick. They gotta. I mean, if you number 2 against the run.
Only thing about the Texans is they have Watson over there, and Watson has 3 awesome wide receivers.
What if you keep him off the field with running the ball? He can't do much.
That is true. That's why I was thinking of upset, but I'm gonna stay with Tennessee, especially being at home. Tennessee over the Texans. Tennessee, the Titans over the Texans. I'm taking that. I felt the upset because
did too.
It looked like with Cooks that they had things going, but I'm going with the Titans. You going with the Titans?
Yeah.
All right, both Titans. A good juicy game coming up. Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady.
Stop it.
Cheeseheads against the Buccaneers.
I should have called my family back in Wisconsin. I'm ready to bet anybody. We can do the 100 apiece. I'm not tripping. But for y'all to try to, what my nephew talking about 250.
Ooh.
Then I said, okay, let's do it. He gonna talk about the text messages went somewhere else.
Too much stuttering. Too much stuttering.
Tom Brady is not about to let Aaron Rodgers do nothing.
Whoa.
It's a wrap. Tom Brady 4 TDs. Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay will be exposed. Period.
I'm not gonna blow the whistle.
Yeah, he getting exposed.
I'm going with Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
I go with numbers.
Milwaukee, stand up.
They won't. They're going to get on top of a car. That's about the best they'll do. Aaron Rodgers is 0-2 against Brady. He's going to be 0-3.
Aaron Rodgers is 0-2 against Brady in red, white, and blue. Tom Brady's in a whole different uniform.
Did you see the
now.
tweet I sent you? Did you see the tweet that he did for LeBron?
Oh, yeah. The congratulations. Yeah.
Because LeBron going to do it to him on Monday morning.
You know what?
That bad man.
You know what?
He throws his first interception this year against Tampa Bay.
Who's going to be that running back for the Buccaneers? What's his name? Because Fournette is hurting.
Well, he practiced today.
Fournette practiced?
Yeah, he practiced today. Limited, but he practiced.
I'm sticking with the bad man Aaron Rodgers, as they call him. So I'm taking Green Bay. PB's taking the Buccaneers.
So those are my upsets. My 3 upsets was Atlanta.
I wouldn't put that game on any bookie card.
Pittsburgh.
Rams at the 49ers.
I'm torn, man. I really am. I'm torn, but I'm gonna stick with my pick. I think we took Frisco, right? I mean the Rams.
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams.
Yeah,
Frisco got to step up and slap me or something.
So you're not buying it at all that they can bounce back this quick?
Not against the Rams.
Okay.
I think the Rams are going there to Frisco and
smash.
You guys are lucky it's the pandemic because I went last time I went last year to the 49er Stadium. There's nothing nice out there. There's nothing nice. I was like, whoa. So Ram fans, stand up and do your thing. I think they got this. I think the Rams will.
They should stand up.
They'll get in there and they'll beat them by 17.
Another blowout?
Yeah.
And then, the following week, Frisco got New England.
Wow.
Brutal schedule, huh?
Right. Well, the games they should have came ready to play.
Yeah.
But none of these teams came ready to play because of this pandemic and
they faced the most injuries, 9.
So do we keep
starters?
a preseason or do we?
This is it. This is like week 2, really.
Once everything goes back to normal, do we keep a preseason or we just jump into the season?
They got to have at least one game, Packett. They got to have at least one.
And I hope the NFL players all know this too, because the Players Association was the one fighting for them to not have a preseason.
No, you got to have one. You got to have at least one.
I say 2. You got to
That's
have
not
at
bad
least 2. So I'm taking the Rams. You taking?
Rams.
Okay. Broncos at the Patriots. Cam Newton eager to get back on the field.
Here's the funny thing. 30 minutes ago, they just said, shut the facility down.
COVID.
So let's hope that game happens. If not,
this game keeps getting moved around.
Keep moving it, yeah.
Well, this COVID thing, we knew it wasn't going to be easy. But if the game happens, Patriots do their thing. Jets at the Dolphins. Fitzmagic's in the air.
So no upset.
No.
Flacco is the starting quarterback for the Jets. He's 7-0 lifetime against Miami. That means nothing, right? Not this week.
Bell is gone. Flacco starting against Fitzpatrick. Who Fitzpatrick beat last week?
Garoppolo.
Exactly. And he'll beat the Jets too. And he'll beat
3-3.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take him. I'm taking
Monday Night Football. Can Woody Woodpecker pull it out against the Cardinals?
No, because he's going against the Mighty Mouse, the second Mighty Mouse Jr.
They're going to be in that beautiful Dallas stadium. Will that Dallas Magic be able to rub off on them?
No, with Hopkins and they got a running game going too. No.
I think you disregarding Andy Dalton and what Andy Dalton did in Cincinnati before the demise.
Yeah, he'll beat some AFC teams. He's not going to do this week.
I'm taking the Cardinals also. And it seems safe to say that PB's taking the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Our doubleheader, the second game of Monday night, Chiefs at the Bills. The Bills cost me money last week. Cost me money.
Well,
money.
They ain't going to do too much this week. Chiefs bounce back in a big way.
See.
They don't blow them out, but they show, look, we still the big brother.
The Bills are better than the Raiders.
Yeah, but
it's not a divisional foe.
That's true, but they got smacked and then embarrassed. And now we got my man
Bell.
Yeah. They're gonna put him in the game immediately.
Oh. Yes. Wow. I'm taking Chiefs. PB's taking Chiefs. Yeah. Tune in to next week, people, where we will sign back on, and I should have a perfect sheet. And PB's going for a perfect sheet. Let me give you my pick 4 for the week. I apologize. The Chiefs didn't see that. Didn't see the Chiefs laying down to the Raiders. But as you all know, I've said it before, when I go with the Raiders, they'll lose. When I go against them, they'll win. My pick 4 for the week will be the Rams, the Patriots, the Dolphins, and the Ravens. That's my pick 4 for the week. Go ahead, make them big bets and make your money. I know me and PB will. And like always, like, subscribe, and share. Go to our YouTube page. We need to get our subscribers up. I can't stress this enough. If you go subscribe, you'll get notifications when we go live on the air. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, PB, for being here.
Let's do it.
Let's have a good Sunday football game, and let's make this money, PB.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get them.
We'll see y'all next week.
Flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on, flame on. It's about that time of day, let all the warriors come out and play. You tuned in to PB Smiley and Wayne Holloway. And me, my name's Santos, the Human Torch. And it's the hottest show around, it's called Blow the Whistle Sports. And today's the day, we talking sports and we came to play. Got no filter, we say what they all afraid to say. Cause last time we checked, football was a man's sport. So we don't let nothing fly, you ain't got a passport. We lot of fans, we attached to y'all. We talk about everything in the catalog, from football to basketball. We never had a loss,